Before you record, I'm asking if April Nelson is on the call.
I think it's recording. Is it recording?
Yes, sir, it is.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll look out for April. But thank you, everyone, and welcome. Welcome to Mother Nurture. And I just want to give a little brief 1-minute story of how Mother Nature came about. This is inspired by my late mother, the great Dorothy Gray Richardson, who was the ultimate giver. My mother was so many best friends, a great sister, great mother. She was a gospel soloist in the New York area for over 30 years. And I saw her at a young age inspire people. And my one regret with Juice Plus is that my mother did not get to witness the amazing women that I'm surrounded by. She would absolutely love this community. She would be a part of it. And I always tell the story, she would probably have 6 tower gardens because she was an avid gardener and I was in the garden helping her many years. And at first I didn't like it, I'm not gonna lie, but the conversations we had, I still remember to this day when we were doing the flowers and planting and doing different things. But again, the women on this Mother Nurture in this entire healthy living community, they inspire. They're mothers, they're givers, they're caring, they're dedicated, they're amazing business owners and entrepreneurs, and they embody the spirit of my mother. And that's how I came up with this concept. And this is for women. It's going to be led by women. I will be out of the picture, so don't look for me, and I don't want no hand claps to that. But again, this is my way of just paying tribute to my mom and paying tribute to the amazing women in this Inspiring Healthy Living Commission. If I can just ask everyone to just do this, and everybody, if you don't know what this is the heart sign. So just make this symbol for me, because this represents not only the love that my mother gave so many, but the love that the women in this community are pouring into others every day. And we really want other women to join and lock arms with this community. I remember when I was at the convention last year in August, there was probably 8,500, 9,000 women. And I was just overcome. When I went back to my staying with a friend, when I went back that night, I was just praying to my mom that she was, looking down and seeing what I was a part of. And again, I just can't thank God enough for putting me in this community. But that being said, I also want to wish a warm, heartfelt recovery to Miss Martha Sears, Dr. Sears' wife. She just came out of surgery a couple of weeks ago and she's doing very well. And I just want to wish her the very best. And I know she said she's going to join this and hopefully be a part of a future Mother Nurture. But she is, I call her the First Lady. And so First Lady, if you hear this, we love you and get well fast.
She just
Now we're
joined,
going to, I'm sorry?
She just joined. Dr.
Okay.
Sears just joined.
Awesome. First Lady Sears, I hope you're doing well. We are all thinking of you and we love you dearly. So you go ahead and recover, get strong, and be a part of this Mother Nurture in the very near future. So again, Dr. Sears, you know how I feel about you, sir. Love you all. And we're going to go ahead and get started. And at the end, First Lady, if you want to say a couple words, all you got to do is just let us know. We'll make that happen. Now I want to introduce, before I get out of here, I want to introduce a young lady that is near and dear to my heart. She's a part of America's first family, the Gardner family. Amazing kids, amazing mom and dad. And they are Juice Plus, a Juice Plus family because they are eating the gummies, so they are official. And I want to introduce Jordan Gardner because she's going to sing a little bit of a song I love. It's called Heroes. And what better way to pay homage to women than to sing Mariah Carey's Heroes. So without further ado, Jordan Gardner, welcome and thank you so much for being a part of this.
Letting me. 'Cause 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 You want me to go ahead and start singing now?
Yes, ma'am, if you're ready.
There's a hero. If you look inside your heart, you don't have to be afraid of what you are. There's an answer. If you reach inside your soul, and the sorrow that you know will melt away. And then a hero comes along with the strength to carry on. And you cast your fears aside, and you know you can survive. So when you feel like hope is gone, look inside you and be strong. Then you'll finally see the truth, that a hero lies in you.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Jordan, thank you so much. Love you. And please stick around. People might want to get a virtual autograph from you, okay? But you enjoy the rest of this event, and hopefully these women are going to inspire you also, okay? Thank you so much, dear. Thank you so much. Now we're going to turn it over to our today's guest co-host, Gay Russell and Dr. Sandra Shavers. Thank you all again.
Hello and welcome again, everyone. We're so thankful that you decided to spend a little bit of time with us as we introduce you to the Juice Plus company, the products, and the mission. Just before we get started, we want to say that you're going to hear a couple of stories, and we have a highlighter today in Ashley Hudson. But these are our unique stories, and everybody's story would be different. We make no claims for what your story would be, but we're very proud to share our own stories with you. So I'm just going to take a moment right now to share my story. Can you admit there's someone waiting in the waiting room? Okay, so my name is Sandra Shavers, and my story began years ago when my energy started to focus on health. I was introduced to the idea of nutrition years ago in my church by an elder who had been diagnosed with cancer and had been given 3 weeks to live. Instead, he invited us into a meeting and asked us to start juicing. And we watched him not only live 3 weeks, but he lived 13 years. So that began my focus. But about 5.5 years ago, I was exhausted and hot flashing constantly. My hair was brittle, it was shedding. I had back pain, headaches, and very low energy. All I could do is go to work, come home, take my clothes off, and then I was ready for bed. And then I met a colleague who introduced me to Juice Plus, and everything changed for me. It made sense because I had been introduced to juicing 25 years before that. But juicing, I did it, it was effective, but it was inconvenient and expensive. It was also time consuming. But when I started the Juice Plus, everything changed. My energy level came up. The iron problems that I had that I was on medication for cleared up, and my lab supported that. And then my hair got stronger. It's very thick and full. Everything changed for me. I'm on no medications. She introduced me to something she referred to as whole food concentrates. And I knew right away that this was something that I would be interested in. And as a licensed clinical social worker, I knew that the people I was serving needed to know about it as well. So I joined the company, the mission of this company, whose values align with mine, at the same time that I ordered my product. And 2 weeks later, I was in Sacramento, California, learning more about this beautiful company and the products that we share. We're going to be sharing these products throughout the story, throughout this meeting, and sharing our stories. And we hope that you will listen and start to think in your mind, who can I share these products with myself? Who else might need to benefit from this? And the colleague who introduced me to these products is on this call, and she is my co-host. And I'm so proud and pleased to introduce you to Gay Russell.
Well, so I'm from Chicago, and that's why I have a scarf around my neck. It's starting to get cooler up here, um, but the thing that I know is that no matter what the weather is and wherever we are, the opportunity that I found in Juice Plus to maximize my stamina and my energy and my ability to be able to live life in a way that I would not have thought possible, was just a really delight, a big delight that I didn't count on. I grew up with a mother that struggled with health and passed away very young. And when I had my own daughter, I had those feelings. And I talk about this is the most important mother nurturing part. All of us that are on these squares, and I know, and it's just an honor to even have Martha Sears, the mother of all mothers, that's on this call. Martha, we just send love to you all the time. And she, she takes care of Bill so he can take care of the rest of us. And I learned about them from my work with ADHD kids, because I always knew that I liked ADHD kids and there was something special about them. And when I discovered that nutrition could make a difference for those kids, I knew that I had to find a better solution. So a colleague introduced Juice Plus to me. And along the way, I started gaining a lot of the stamina and energy and not having some of the health challenges that I'd had before. But the best part that I was referencing was that it took care of that knot in your stomach as a parent. And that can be whether you're a mother or a father, whether or not you're a sister that cares about somebody or a neighbor that cares about somebody. We all can have that mother nurture piece in us. It's what Dr. Sears calls that feel good high that we can get because we have a care about somebody. And so I knew when I watched my daughter eating strawberries or carrots and nothing green, and I would, oh, okay, we had celery today. That's great. That wasn't going to take care of things. I didn't know what was going on in my mother's health when she died, but I knew that I wasn't protecting my daughter in the best way that I could. And so I think that's the best part when I was introduced to Juice Plus, is that it took care of that knot in my stomach I had as a mother or as somebody who cared about people in the community. It just made me feel like I was doing more than I could do, or I was doing the most I could do. And then the benefits that I received by sharing it with others and sharing it with clients and sharing it with neighbors and having them tell me the stories was just sort of added on to that benefit that we had internally. And I know all of you have that feeling sometime where you just kind of, you go, oh, you look at your mother or your neighbor and say, that's not enough. That can't work well. So that was the best part for me about Juice Plus, is just, it really was that parenting, nurturing, caring piece that I was doing everything I could, or more than I thought I was doing before. And I've gotten to see how it unfolds, because now my daughter, has a baby, and she had Juice Plus nutrition throughout her pregnancy, and it's in through the baby as well. And I've gotten to read different things that Martha Sears has said, in the Ask Dr. Sears, website, about there's no more important task we have if we're parents than to love those little Jordans that are on there and help her be able to believe in singing, or to believe in the possibility of anybody else. And Martha Sears said that there isn't any more important tasks we do. So Juice Plus was a tool that I could use, a great tool to really help me take care of that piece. And I got to meet so many wonderful people along the way that were making a difference, like Dr. Shavers. She and I are both social workers. We followed Dr. Sears' plan of that nutrition was the key that kids needed in behavior. And we're a profession that's catching up, but we're all ahead of us, so we're ahead of the time. So I want every one of you to feel like, hey, we're smarter than most of the average bears out there. So that's what's really grand. And because of that, I got to meet another person who's going to share her story, and she's April. April's another social worker and another mom, another person that cares very deeply about her family. And April, if you would unmute. Hey, Kathleen from Cleveland. Hello.
I did not see April's name, but April. Okay.
So April may, yeah.
Yeah, she may have gotten caught up. April is a very busy social worker. She was my student in her MSW program, and she asked me if she could tell her story, and we were more than glad to allow her to do that. But she does have a little one, and that's what her story was about. But what I will do, Gay, if it's okay.
Sandra, we do have the Jumpstart video that we needs to play as well.
Okay, let's do that. This is real TV.
Real TV. And then we'll come
Let's
back to
go
Ashley.
into the video.
We're going to do a video, and then we're going to come back to our star presenter,
Yes.
Ashley. While she's getting that going, this is a video that will help you feel like you're taking care of that knot in your stomach you had as a mother nurturer.
Thumbs up.
Diet is at the center of everything. And fruits and vegetables need to be at the center of our diet. Whole food based fruits and vegetable capsules that have given thousands of people a jumpstart to better diet and better health. We all know we need to eat lots.
Sorry. 1 second.
Yeah, it's okay, Lisa. We know how technology is, and we've all had some technological challenges here today.
We have 1 second, guys.
And while Lisa looks for her pieces there to show that video, and thank you so
I
much.
got it. I should be coming now. Hold on 1 second.
Half our plate at every.
Oh, there we go.
Thumbs up for me, Sandra, if you can hear it when it starts. Thank you.
When it comes to our health, diet is at the center of everything. And fruits and vegetables need to be at the center of our diets. I'm here today to tell you more about Juice Plus, whole food-based fruit and vegetable capsules that have given thousands of people a jump start to better diets and better health. We all know we need to eat lots of fruits and vegetables, half our plate at every meal, and we need to eat a wide variety too. But for most of us, even on our very best days, it's hard to do that. And that's where Juice Plus comes in. Juice Plus is whole food nutrition from 20 fruits and vegetables, 30 if you count the berry blend, that bridges the gap between what we should eat and what we actually do eat every day. I say whole food because it is food, concentrated to deliver a powerful nutritional punch in a few small capsules. We harvest the produce at just the right time to ensure the nutrition is at its peak. Freeze the produce to lock in that nutrition and then, well, sort of pulverize everything, peels and all. A pulp to unlock that nutrition and concentrate it. The peel is really important because, let's take an orange for example. There's more vitamin C gram for gram in the peel than in the fruit itself. And if you're like me, you don't usually eat the peel. We dry that pulverized pulp, peels and all, at carefully controlled temperatures to protect the nutrients from damage. Then, blend it into Juice Plus fruit, vegetable, and berry powders, delivered to you in plant-based capsules or chewables. And we do all of this at state-of-the-art freezing, drying, blending, and manufacturing facilities. Juice Plus checks all the boxes. It's 100% plant-based and 100% vegan, even the capsules themselves. It's made entirely from non-GMO ingredients, it's gluten-free, and it's third-party NSF certified, independently confirming that what's on the label is really in the product. Juice Plus is supported by over 20 years of independent clinical research, conducted at prestigious hospitals and universities around the world, showing the benefits of Juice Plus on heart health, lung health, obesity, the immune system, even our DNA. There have been more than 35 studies and counting on Juice Plus, published in leading medical and scientific journals, making it easily the most researched branded nutritional product ever. And get this, if you're a parent or a grandparent or even an aunt or uncle, you can get Juice Plus free for a child by enrolling in our special program for families. This is our way to get Juice Plus into the hands of more families and encourage healthier eating habits for the next generation. Juice Plus also offers other whole food-based products that help you jumpstart and maintain a healthier lifestyle. Juice Plus complete shake mixes make it easy to replace unhealthy calories with the healthy shake or a smoothie. Mix with other healthful ingredients to start your day, or enjoy at lunch, or as an afternoon pick-me-up. Complete is rich in plant-based sources of protein and fiber and contains an entire range of whole food-based ingredients, different from those in Juice Plus capsules or chewables. And Juice Plus Complete bars are another tasty way to replace unhealthy calories with healthier ones. Juice Plus Omega Blend offers a unique whole food blend of 5 different omega fatty acids, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9. What also makes Juice Plus Omega Blend so unique is it's a 100% plant-based omega product. We bypass the middle fish and go straight to the fish's source, the algae. And last but not least, there's Tower Garden by Juice Plus, a vertical aeroponic home-growing system that lets you grow your own fresh fruits and vegetables year-round, indoors or out. We're proud that our Juice Plus products have been that one simple change that's helped jumpstart thousands of people to better diets and better health. We bet they can do the same for you.
Okay, Sanja, this is your opportunity to introduce our lead speaker. Can't hear you. Unmute yourself, Sanja.
I guess you guys can't hear me if I'm muted, but I do want to say before I start with Ashley's bio, I want to say that you heard my brief story, but the most exciting thing about my story is the piece that I didn't say yet, and that is that my 5-year-old grandson was in the womb when I was introduced to Juice Plus and had just been diagnosed with gestational diabetes. I gave his mom no choice. She took the product and he was born healthy and loves everything Juice Plus. He's 5 today and I'm forever grateful for that. So now I would like to introduce you to Ashley Hudson. I'm excited because I know what's to come. Ashley Hudson resides in Cape Coral, Florida, with the love of her life, Scott, and 2 children, Ava and Luke. She said yes to the Juice Plus business without hesitation 6 years ago and fell madly in love with the simplicity of the product, the company with the heart, and the community that sprinkles love around like confetti. Isn't that the truth? You may have witnessed her little Ava's dancing skills as she gave her NMD speech. I actually stalked Ashley after that speech because I just had to meet her, and I never forgot how impactful that speech was. She has poured her heart out in several Juice Plus events, boot camps, pajama regionals, other events, and she was a main stage trainer at the Sacramento conference. With all that being said, what she is most proud of is the woman she has become and what she has overcome, being a wife to Scott and a mama to Ava and Luke. She believes if you have a heart that cares and a mouth that shares, you have the recipe for success in this business. You certainly do not have to be perfect. Overcomer, wife, mompreneur, driven with purpose, and fueled with love. Welcome, please, Ashley Hudson.
Oh my God. This is so much fun, you guys. First of all, I am so incredibly honored
to be a part of this call with these amazing women. And Troy, thank you so much for thinking of me. This is very, very humbling. My children have humbled me today. So go figure, I'm talking today about mother nurture. But the truth is, you guys, is that my journey to motherhood came from a very broken place. But I'm here to tell you that there is so much beauty in brokenness. And God uses broken people because he has more pieces to work with. So 6 years ago, I was introduced to this incredible mission and product. And at the time, I was an avid CrossFitter, one of those crazy people. I went to the gym 6-7 days a week. I was very much physically fit. You would have looked at me and said, this girl is the picture of perfect health. When in all honesty, I was nutritionally starving, depleted, naive, and I was dying inside. The truth is, at the age of 14 years old, I developed an eating disorder. And I struggled with that eating disorder for over 20 years, you guys. 24 years of not nurturing and loving and fueling my body. I honestly thought that I had done irreversible damage. At the age of 33, my hair is coming out in globs. I was sick all the time. I could deadlift 220 pounds, but I couldn't kick a cold. I had horrible seasonal allergies, which I chalked all that up as to being normal, right? Because that's the American story. But I also didn't have a cycle for 3 years. And I was told by my OBGYN that children were not in the cards for me. And that was devastating to me. My dreams of becoming a mom were crushed. And the fact that it was self-inflicted, can you imagine the guilt and the shame and the embarrassment that would sometimes overwhelm me some days? But the truth is, thankfully, right around this time, I was very deep into my spiritual walk. And I did what any faithful woman would do. I got on my knees and I prayed. And I prayed for God to direct me and to guide me and to heal me. And right then I went to my very first Bible study and I met this girl named Nicole, and she invited me to a healthy living party. So I went. She just saw me. She's like, this chick is high on the Holy Spirit. She's super healthy. She's totally going to get this. She had no clue what I was struggling with. And this is what you need to hear. Everyone is fighting a battle that you know absolutely nothing about. And it is imperative that you share your story, because your story could be the key to unlock their prison. She had no clue. She was so brave in that moment. So of course I went to this party. I watched the Bridging the Gap video. I learned about Juice Plus and how it was made and how it's made, the integrity behind it and the research. And it just made sense to me, you guys. Like immediately I got it. In that moment of sitting in that living room, tears rolling down my face, God turned my misery into a ministry and my pain into purpose. I said yes to this nutrition because I had done it wrong my entire life. And I said yes to this business for several reasons, and I can get into that a little later. So I had no expectations of what Juice Plus would do on my body. I didn't take it to heal me. I took it because I wanted to be healthy. And when you have an eating disorder, food is your enemy. So fruits and vegetables and berries in a capsule and a meal that I could drink was an absolute godsend. So I said yes. 2 months on the trio capsules and our complete shakes, guess what? I started that cycle that I did not have for 3 years. So I'm going to fast forward a little bit and tell you about my health journey. I have so much energy, I don't even know what to do with it. Like I could legit give it away. I sleep better. I am regular. My hair is no longer falling out unless my 2 kids are pulling it out, because guess what? The biggest blessing about my journey, except from overcoming an eating disorder, because I did that too, I am truly an overcomer, is I do have 2 beautiful, healthy Juice Plus babies that I was told I couldn't have. And I always say this, the most profound gift that I could give my children, or anyone for that matter, aside from my faith, is healthier DNA, because I was such a nutritional disaster. I took Juice Plus as my prenatal. My midwives recommended it to all their mamas. And what I love about Juice Plus, and when you're pregnant, our babies start to develop their immune system in utero at 14 weeks. And I was taking a product that enhances and supports and helps your immune system to work properly, you guys. Like, can you even handle it? And if you're having a girl, like, this is what brings tears to my eyes. They develop eggs in the womb. So what I was doing, and I have a daughter and she's 4 and she's amazing. What I was putting in my body, I'm actually influencing my grandkids. Like, this product is generational health. It's going to serve our kids and their kids and their kids. My children are so healthy. They're absolutely crazy. They are a product of the product. So I can say that I honestly do not believe that I would be on this call sharing my story if somebody wasn't brave enough and cared enough about me to share Juice Plus. Would I be a mom? You guys, honestly, I don't know. I cannot say that Juice Plus is going to give you babies, but what I can say is that better nutrition can help any condition. And I personally believe that Juice Plus is a miracle. And I believe that when Juice Plus is given to proper people in the right hands that are obedient to what the Lord tells them to do, it will multiply miracles. And that is what I have done for the past 6 years. I said yes to this business because I have a servant's heart. I desire to be a part of something bigger than myself. I always grew up wanting to help other people. So why not get paid to do it, right? So I said yes to this mission. You guys, 2 months into my Juice Plus journey, this is radical. So just bear with me here. 2 months into my Juice Plus journey, I actually quit my corporate career. I listened to this recording called The Relationship Between Nutrition and Disease, and it just wrecked me. And it rocked my world in the best way possible, to the point that I walked into my corporate job and I quit the next day. All right, now granted, I was promoting Red Bull and Nesquik, so I was promoting 2 different lifestyles, but I really just felt the Lord saying, Ashley, you are the hands and feet. Go make my people well. There's very many people I want to disappoint in my life, but the first one is God. So I just suited up to that calling and I said, all right, quit my job. The same day I quit my job, I went to a Catherine Lee event. I don't know if you know her. For those of you that are in this community, you certainly do. And she gave her talk about designing your life and leaving a legacy. And I just remember sitting there, tears again, just rolling down my face. And I was like, you know what, Ashley, you are made to do big things. They're going to be hard, but you're going to do them with big, big, big love. So that is what I've done my entire Juice Plus journey, guys. What I found is that there are other people out there that want to be a part of something bigger than themselves, that want to be a part of a mission that is impacting people within, will totally impact your income, which is just crazy. Because of this business, you guys, I've been able to be a present mom. All right. I have built this business with a baby on my hip and one on my breast. And I don't say that lightly, but you can't do that in a cubicle. My children are all up in my business and I love it because every day I look at them and I'm reminded why I do this, why I wake up every day and ask the Lord, whose life do I get to change today? Who do I get to serve today? Who do I get to be a blessing today? It has been the most amazing journey of my life. And I found a career that serves my family. And it's not the other way around. I believe that women should have an option to choose childcare or mom care. I believe that we can prioritize our own dreams and not our employers. And that's what this business has done for me. If it wasn't for Juice Plus, if it wasn't for this community, if it wasn't for this business, I would not be the woman I am today, the mom I am today, or the wife I am today. And I can tell you right now, my husband would thank you for that. So it's been the most amazing journey. I carry the benefits for my family. Because of that, my husband's been able to be courageous in his career path. We just uprooted our family to Florida so my husband could pursue a job that would keep him home at night so he could be a present dad and a present husband, which is the desires of my heart. And if it wasn't for this business, we would not be here. The past 3 weeks, do you want to know who took my kids to school? My husband. My husband. Who in the world do both parents get to go and drop their kids off at school and pick them up together their first 3 weeks of school in a new place, in a new school, in a new home? Like, my kids needed that. And I don't know where this is landing with you, but we need more boots on the ground. That's all there is to it. This is a ministry. I call it a ministry because you get paid to do good work. It's like church, but you get paid for it. But it is amazing. And if it wasn't for this community, you guys, I wouldn't even be the mom I am today. Today, I had a humbling day as a mom. So go figure, God puts me on a screen to talk about motherhood. So anyways, that's my story. I hope that it blesses someone out there. And thank you, ladies, for allowing me to be here today. Troy, your mom, what a beautiful woman. If I could just give her a hug and be half the mom that she is, because you are such a beautiful man. Lord, just give me that. So thank you, thank you, thank you for allowing me. I probably talked way too long, but I'm done.
Wow. Oh my God, Ashley, that story is still so, I mean, it just pulls at your heart. And I hear you in the same way I heard you a couple of years ago on the big stage. I did want to ask you, I know there are moms on this call who are debating about their careers. Did you have to quit? Did you quit your job right away? Do you have to quit your job? Is this an all or nothing? Could you talk about the risk and how you weighed all of that for anybody listening?
Yes, absolutely. Don't quit your job. I don't actually recommend that. I just think that was a calling that the Lord put on my heart. And in a worldly lens, it would have been totally reckless. But in a godly lens, it was radical obedience. So, but do I? No, absolutely not. The beautiful thing about this is that you get to fit it in the nooks and crannies of your life. You don't have to quit your job. That I don't even recommend that. Like I literally get all of my work done in 15 minutes, 30 minutes, or an hour a day. That's it. So no, anybody can do it. Like I said, all you have to have is a heart that cares and a mouth that shares. And this is the perfect business for people who are not. And you guys, honestly, a sisterhood. I feel like today in this world that we live in, we need connection. We need relationship. We need fellowship. We need sisters and moms locking arms together, inspiring each other, encouraging each other, championing each other. We need that. And that's what you're going to get in this community. You are going to get love, support, encouragement, and you probably will level up. You know, I say this business is really a personal development program disguised as a business.
All right. And Gay, did you have any
Oh,
comments?
just what I was feeling so much is our little gal, wherever she is, was her message. There is a hero within, and that's what we heard in Ashley, and that's what she inspired you, didn't she, Jordan? She inspired us to speak to that hero within each one of us, that mothering, nurturing, and it's there whether or not you're a female or a guy. There's some guys on here too. I mean, I had a lot of years where my father was the only parent figure in my life. And he was curling my hair and doing a lot of other things that mother nurturing would want to do. Wasn't so great at it, but he tried, and that's all that mattered, because and it comes from that voice of there's a hero within that's just really, just Jordan, it touched us when you shared that. And boy, did we get to hear it in Ashley and everyone else. So I just am really touched by all of us being here today and the piece of taking it so seriously that we do need more people to reach folks. Right now, people are very afraid. They're afraid of their financial safety. They're afraid of their health, their family's health. And we have no better time, than to just speak up and say, I may have something that could make a difference. I'd like to be able to share. Would you listen? So thank you so much, Ashley. And I'm going to pass it back to you, Sandra, for a close
Okay. Well, thank you, Ashley. Thank you, Gay. And we'll let Troy say some, well, I don't know if he wants to say any final words, but I do know that April came into the call. In the interest of time, we will bring her back another time. Ashley's story, we can all relate to and connect to on one level or the other. And I love the way I saw you ran back there. I love
tell
that
your
about
kids to
this
come in.
business.
Tell them to come in.
Yes,
See 'em.
I
Yes.
love that.
Yeah.
We had Jordan sing the song at the beginning, and then Ashley's kids. We get interrupted all the time because of moms living real lives and grandmothers who live real lives too. And Gay is a new grandmother, so she gets to. Oh, there.
We have the clothes from Dewana Scantleberry. So we will have that after you. You can announce that next then. Thank you.
I think we just did. We love Ashley's kids and we just want to say hello to them. Okay. And
Hi,
now,
Ava and Luke.
You say hi. You say hi.
Thank you.
oh,
Hi.
we love your mom, guys. We love your mom.
Okay, Lukey, no, buddy. You can hit that button.
To say a few words.
Okay. All right. So we do have a close by Dewana Scanterbury. She's our corporate representative in marketing, and we are privileged and I am so pleased to have her join us by way of video, I believe.
Thumbs up if you can see it.
Hello, I'm Dewana Scanterbury, Marketing Activation Director for the U.S. I am so sorry I cannot be here with you virtually live, but I did want to contribute because I am so excited when we all gather together to inspire one another and come together as a community. I like to say we get to help people. And that is so important, especially during the critical days that we're living in, right? There's so much happening externally. And to be able to come together and just to share, inspire, motivate one another is so important. And I am thrilled that I get to help you in some small way. Just take a moment to really think about where we are, where you are, where you would like to go, and using this platform in a way to do that. As women, and I'm gonna talk to the women right now, we are holding it down, right? We got our tribe, we got our family. Oftentimes we are the mom, not just for those inside our family, but outside, right? We may be the mom at school that the kids love, we may be the after school mom. We have so many roles and opportunities to be able to really give back and share with others. So being able to look at an opportunity in this healthy living community is really big because it's not just about helping our bodies get healthy, helping our minds get healthy, but it also is highlighting an opportunity to get healthy financially, being able to contribute to our household in a way that can make a difference, being able to help people understand the importance of owning and understanding your finances and being able to write down goals and dreams and being able to achieve that because of the opportunity that we have within this Juice Plus community through a business. And we are entrepreneurs, no doubt about it. You are entrepreneurs. And the ability for me to be able to help you in some small way is a gift for me. But it also helps me to recognize that as women, we are the nurturers, right? We are the ones oftentimes who start it. We are often ones who keep it together. We are often the ones, even outside, that tend to kind of rally the troops and kind of hone everybody in. So I say that to you because we impact lives. And I was on Instagram a few days ago, and there was a famous singer who talked about winning and winning in a positive way. Do you give yourself permission to win? Do we give ourselves permission to win when it comes to our health and when it comes to our wealth? Oftentimes, we have words in our brain or going around in our brain, in our head, that stops us from putting in the work or the effort because we're not giving ourselves permission to win. It may be we feel that we are not qualified. We don't have enough time. It takes too much energy. We don't deserve it. Or we may look down upon, or somebody may question, well, what's that thing that you're doing? But if we really look at ourselves in a way that we are really making a difference for not just those within our family or those in our community, but we are an example to others of what winning looks like, and winning in a way that you individually are achieving your hopes, your goals, your dreams. That's what this platform is allowing us to do. And we get to do it together. We get to nurture those in our community. We get to be our authentic selves. We get to not have to worry about, oh, are they going to like me? Am I going to fit in? Because we look for those who want to be a part of something bigger than themselves. I like to call it servant mindset, servant attitude. I'm here, yes, because of my hopes, my dreams, my goals, but I'm also here to lock arms with you to make a difference in a bigger, bolder way. So, are you giving yourself permission to win? Are you saying to yourself, you deserve this opportunity? And I want you to really think about that, because we're in a time where people are really contemplating, what's my next move? You know, what am I doing? How do I get my health right? How do I get my finances right? And we are at the right place at the right time. 2020 has been a lot of things for a lot of people. But I can also tell you, in the Juice Plus community, 2020 has been filled with so much potential. We've already seen it. We've already watched our peers achieve their goals 15 years in the making for some, and being able to grab people along the way. Because again, what we get to do is bigger than us. It can't be done with just us. We need more boots on the ground, as I like to say. And we get to do that when we allow ourselves to embrace the opportunity, when we allow ourselves to be open to what if or how can, and knowing that you're not on this journey by yourself. You're here because someone invited you. You're here because of your team. You're here because you recognize you are in a position to help people as you help yourself along the way. What we get to do is recognize at the end of every month, we get to recognize the efforts that we put forth to help people get educated and learn about the importance of whole food nutrition, to learn about ways that they can help their family by small changes, drinking more water, exercising a little bit more, sleeping well, eating whole food nutrition. You know, you don't have to go cold turkey. Look, I'm one, I love a lot of things that I know probably isn't the best for me, but I also recognize I need to fill that gap. I need to fill or bridge the gap with good nutrition to balance out the little treats along the way that I like to have that may not necessarily be good for me. And this community has helped me to do that. And so we get to help each other learn. So it starts, simple things about eating healthy, the mindset. We come from communities where there are a lot of things that we can prevent from happening to us health wise if we just were more aware of the things that are we're taking into our body, right? And the simple changes that can possibly help prevent. And even if it doesn't prevent, we know whole food nutrition can give us quality of life, being able not to take away the disease, but the quality of life as we engage in dealing with that disease, right? That's where the education and the being informed comes into play in regards to the health journey. But now, in regards to the opportunity to be a business entrepreneur, have a business of your own, be your own boss, be the one who sets the pace and the standard for what it is you want to accomplish and who you want to surround yourself in doing that. So it's also understanding, well, what's the opportunity here for me? What do I want? What am I trying to accomplish for my family, for my community? And how do I help people do that as well? And I just say to you, use this platform, use this community to help you understand that we're in this together. Hello.
Okay, that was Dewana Scanterbury, and she has been such a support to so many people throughout this company. And even though her plate is full, she recorded that message for us, and we are thankful. I want to also say thank you to Lisa Michelle, for her support, because all of us today had technological issues, including Lisa, and she was the technology genius behind today, and it worked. You know, we had a few quirks, but it worked. But for all the moms out there, thank you for everything that you do for your children and raising healthy kids for our communities. And Gay Russell, thank you. Thank you, Troy. And thank you to all of our guests.
Hey, Dr. Shavers.
Yes, Troy.
I just, again, thank everyone, but I just want to give First Lady Martha Sears, if she's still on, I just want to honor my word and give her a couple seconds to say something if she's still on.
Okay.
Yes, I see that she's on, but I don't see the mic on. So she may not be able to say anything
Okay,
at this time.
awesome. Okay, good deal.
Praying for her
Dr.
recovery.
Shavers, yes. You and Gay close it out. Again, I'm gone. Ashley, thank you so much. Love you dearly.
Ashley, yes.
My best to Ava and Luke and Scott.
Sandra,
Yes.
hey, I just want to mention about me and Victor being on next week and encourage people to come back.
Oh,
Oh,
yes,
right.
that's
Yes.
Gwen Payton, wife to Dr. Payton, Victor Payton, and they will be our guest and our presenters next week, next Saturday. So
That will be the health exchange. It won't be Mother Nurture. It will be the health exchange. But Coach Gwen will be a part of Mother Nurture, hopefully in November. So again.
Yeah. Okay, thank you, everybody.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
What time is that next Saturday?
Same
2
time.
p.m.
Yeah,
2
thank
2
you.
p.m.
Thank
Okay.
you, Ashley.
Yes, thank you so much.
Great to see you, Ashley. Such a
That's
great
Gwen Payton,
story.
Ashley.
Thank
Oh,
you.
yeah,
Hey, we were partners. We were little bunk buddies at Pageants Boot Camp. That's my girl. Thank you for having me. It was an honor.
Yeah.
So
Great job.
everybody can
Great
unmute
job.
yourself and make some loud noise. Say goodbye.
Yes.
The kids will love it, right?
Say thank you to
Bye.
Ashley.
Thank you, Jordan. Thank you, Ashley.
Thank you. Thank you, Jordan.
Jordan, too.
Bye.
Yes, yes.
Awesome, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You can stop the recording, Lisa.
Troy, yes, go ahead and stop the recording, Troy.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Yes.
You all were, oh, Henry's giving us a high five.
Jay Henry. Yes.
Henry, wish you were here. No, we love all that support. Thank you. Oh my goodness.
Thank you, Dr. Sears and Martha and all the rest of it, and especially Jordan for singing. Courage
Oh,
to
Did I
sing.
stop the recording?
No.
You did not.
Lisa, you might want to step in.